Good morning. Welcome, everyone. Just a friendly reminder to please turn your cell phones and other electronic devices to silent, if you would, please. We are so happy to have all of you here today, family members, friends, guests. Welcome to the 2023 University of Wyoming Winter Commencement Ceremony. Founded in 1886 as a Morrill Act land-grant institution, while Wyoming was still a territory, the University of Wyoming serves as a statewide resource for higher education of the highest quality. Rigorous scholarship, technology transfer, economic and community development, and responsible stewardship of our cultural, historical, and natural resources. Today's graduates represent a broad range of academic disciplines born from those traditions and ideals. Ladies and gentlemen, under the leadership of Acting Dean Kelly Crane, please welcome candidates for graduation from the College of Agriculture, Life Sciences, and Natural Resources. Of Dean Scott Turpin. Please welcome candidates for graduation from the College of Arts and Sciences. Leadership of Dean Scott Bollier. Please welcome candidates for graduation from the College of Business. welcome candidates for graduation from the College of Education. Under the leadership of Dean Cameron Wright, please welcome candidates for graduation from the College of Engineering and Physical Sciences. Under the leadership of Executive Director Holly Krutka, please welcome candidates for graduation from the School of Energy Resources. Under the leadership of Dean John Kaprowski, please welcome candidates for graduation from the Haub School of Environment and Natural Resources. Under the leadership of Dr. Steve Barrett, Vice Provost for Undergraduate Education, please welcome candidates for graduation from the Office of Academic Affairs. The Honors College is represented by Dean Peter Parolin. Honors Scholars are academically accomplished students from all majors at the university. These students are graduating with their respective colleges and schools. Graduate education is represented by Dean Jim Ahern. Graduate students are graduating with their respective schools. Under the leadership of Provost and Executive Vice President Kevin Carman, the university faculty are led in by Vice Provost and Dean of the School of Graduate Education. Under the leadership of President Edward Seidel, the stage party is led by Honorary Marshal Dr. Donald Jarvis, Professor of Molecular Biology, in recognition of his distinguished service to the university. The University Mace, which is carried in by Dr. Jarvis, is a symbol of presidential leadership and authority. It's crowned with a cap of flames, signifying knowledge and enlightenment. President Seidel, members of the Board of Trustees, distinguished guests, administrative leadership, members of the faculty, graduates, family and friends, the 2023 University of Wyoming Winter Commencement ceremony will now be in order. If you are able to do so, please stand for the presentation of the colors by the University of Wyoming Army ROTC and the playing of the national anthem by the UW Wind Symphony. Please be seated. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome President of the University of Wyoming, Dr. Edward Seidel.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is a very good morning. Welcome to the University of Wyoming's 2023 Winter Commencement ceremonies, and we are so pleased that you could all join us. This celebration is a culmination of years of hard work and accomplishment by our students. Educating students is at the very core of our mission as a land-grant and flagship university. All of us at UW prepare tomorrow's leaders, and today we launch a very strong cohort of graduates who have a bright future. Congratulations, graduates. We are very proud of you and wish you all the success in the world. I'd now like to welcome to the stage Dr. Kevin Carman, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs, to introduce our Honorary Marshal.
Thank you, President Seidel. I'm honored to recognize this outstanding faculty member today, Dr. Donald L. Jarvis, Professor of Molecular Biology. Don Jarvis earned his BS and MS degrees in microbiology at Idaho State University and subsequently earned a PhD in virology at Baylor College of Medicine, where his research focused on a DNA tumor virus. After his postdoctoral research at Baylor, Don joined Texas A&M University as a research assistant professor in 1987, where his research focused on the baculovirus insect cell system. Don accepted a tenure-track position in 1989 and continued his research in this system and taught in biotechnology and cell biology at Texas A&M until 1997. Don moved to the molecular biology department at the University of Wyoming in 1998, where he continued to study the baculovirus insect cell system and improve its utility for biomedical applications, including production of vaccines and other biologics, while teaching virology in the WWAMI program and at the graduate level in the molecular biology and molecular and cellular life sciences programs. In 2011, Don founded a biotechnology company, Glycobac LLC, whose mission is to fine-tune and commercialize these new systems, as well as to extend basic research and development efforts designed to improve the baculovirus insect cell system in other ways. Don is now in the process of retiring and transitioning to Professor Emeritus. Dr. Jarvis has demonstrated a commitment to the university and our students that extends well beyond the classroom and scholarly activities. Thank you, Don, for all you do and continue to do to serve our great university. Please join me in recognizing our Honorary Marshal for distinguished service to the University of Wyoming. Thank you, Don.
I'd now like to recognize several important individuals in the stage party. We're honored to have Trustee John McKinley, representing UW's Board of Trustees, with us here today. The Board of Trustees provides exemplary leadership to the university, and I'm very grateful for their dedication to the university. It's now my pleasure to recognize those in the stage party who will not be introduced later in the program. I would ask that they stand for introduction and that you hold your applause until the end, until all have been introduced. John Stark, President and CEO of the University of Wyoming Foundation. And I'd like to recognize this morning's name readers: Ann Alexander, Assistant Dean of the College of Business; Mandy Gifford, Chief of Staff to the Provost. And I'd like to thank the students and the graduation team for their efforts in making today's ceremony a success. And finally, the announcer for this morning's ceremony from Wyoming Public Media, Patrick Gabriel. Please join me in giving them a great round of applause. I'd also like to take a moment to thank our faculty for the rigorous education that they've provided our students. Faculty, would you please stand so we can thank you for the integral and incredible role you've played in our graduates' lives? Please be seated. And finally, I'd like to give special recognition to the families, friends, and loved ones of today's graduates who provided support and encouragement in so many ways. Graduates, would you stand up, look around, and find your loved ones if they're here, and please join me in giving them a round of applause for all their support. Come on. Thank you. Plenty of opportunity to cheer them on as well a little bit later. Now, to recognize our honor students, please welcome back to the podium Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs, Kevin Carman.
Thank you, President Seidel. Students who graduate with honors are among UW's most academically persistent, gifted, and adventurous students. Not only do they earn high marks in their coursework, but they often have added much more to their academic plate by stepping forward to take advantage of study abroad opportunities, participating in rich and meaningful internships, holding leadership positions in student organizations, and working to serve their communities. They exemplify all that is best in UW students and their ambitions for the future. If you students are graduating with academic honors, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, or cum laude, please rise so we can congratulate you on this achievement. Please be seated. Thank you. Some of you may be rising more than once here. If you are a member of Phi Beta Kappa, Phi Kappa Phi, a college or department-specific honor society, would you please stand up so we can recognize your accomplishments? Thank you. Now I'd like to welcome to the stage Dr. Peter Parolin, Dean of the Honors College.
Graduates from the Honors College complete a rigorous interdisciplinary course of study, produce a significant independent research or creative capstone project, and receive a minor in honors on their transcript. Extensive opportunities for experiential learning, financially supported internships, and study abroad round out the Honors College experience. Throughout our graduation program, the plus symbol before a student's name indicates Honors College and signifies graduates who have accomplished all the requirements for the honors minor. Would all the graduates from the Honors College please stand so we can recognize your accomplishments? I'm very proud of you. Thank you. And now please welcome to the podium Dean Jim Ahern, Associate Vice Provost and Dean of the School of Graduate Education.
Graduate students receiving their advanced degrees today represent a broad array of disciplines across most of the university's colleges and schools. The years they have spent working towards their degrees are on top of their years spent completing their undergraduate degrees. They go forth to innovate, create, serve, and lead the state of Wyoming, the nation, and the world. Students receiving their master's and doctoral degrees today represent the pinnacle of University of Wyoming student academic achievement. Would all of the graduates receiving graduate degrees please stand so that we can recognize your accomplishments? Please be seated. Now I welcome President Seidel back to the podium to introduce this morning's commencement speaker.
Graduates, families, Trustee McKinley, faculty, staff, and friends, it is my honor to introduce to you our commencement speaker, Mary Schaefer Malicki, Chair of the Board of the University of Wyoming Foundation. For over 25 years, Mary has been a leader in the energy and engineering industries, serving at top organizations like BP and McDermott International. Mary's professional accomplishments are matched only by her endeavors in philanthropy and the nonprofit sector. She currently serves as director at Rainbow Acres, based in Arizona, which empowers persons with disabilities to live to their fullest potential. And Mary has become a close colleague and friend, and I am sure you will be inspired by her tenacity, optimism, and wit. Mary.
All right, I just have to say it, wow. You all look fabulous. This is fantastic for you being here. Let me begin by offering my personal congratulations and on this amazing accomplishments. Your friends and family are here because they're proud of you and happy for you, but you should be extremely proud of yourselves for all you've achieved. You are embarking on the journey of finding your calling and your passion, taking the first step along the way by graduating today. Outside of my family, my college degree is the most valuable thing I have. But I discovered that it was more than just creating an opportunity for a career, for travel, frankly, for paying the bills. It gave me a set of skills that truly opened up a bigger life for myself. What you will find in the years to come, your experiences, your challenges, your triumphs, even your failures, will shape you in the world over time. I encourage you to take those experiences and discover how to give back. Let me give you just a couple of personal examples. When I started working in the energy industry, the assignments were interesting, I enjoyed the people I worked with, but it was always noticeable that I was a lot of times the only female voice in the room. So it caused me to think, well, how did I get here? How did I become a trailblazer? And then it got me interested in the barriers that some women faced in finding their own success. So I started working with an organization called Climb Wyoming. They train and place low-income single mothers in jobs that support their family. So I could translate my passion for business and helping women succeed into the power of matching women into fulfilling work that was transformative to their children and their families. In another example along my life's journey, I spent a few years in Angola in West Africa. During that time, my company invested in a local microfinance scheme. It consisted of providing low-interest microloans to local farmers. In many cases, that consisted of having enough money to expand their herds from 2 cows to 4 cows. Sounds simple. But to their families, it meant so much more. They were able to send their children to school, and as their fortunes grew, they were able to buy other businesses and increase the overall wealth of their family. So I took my passion for the transformative power of business ownership and experience in the microfinance to an organization in Denver called Rocky Mountain Microfinance Institute. They serve low-income entrepreneurs who have great ideas about services and goods they wish to provide, but no idea how to turn that into a thriving business. And in addition, they weren't able to qualify for a standard bank loan. So the microfinance organization provided all the support necessary to successfully launch a business, which included training and loans. So herein lies my challenge to you. As you embark on your own exciting, fulfilling adventure, what will you be passionate about? And how can you translate that passion into an opportunity to give back? You have so much to give with your time, your talent, your treasure. At some point in your journey, you will feel capable of making that investment. So wherever you go, whatever you do, with this important degree you've just earned, challenge yourself with how you can translate your passion, your accomplishments, into giving back. Congratulations again. Now get out there and make a difference. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Mary. That was terrific. Now, on behalf of the University of Wyoming Alumni Association, we'd like to welcome Mr. Aaron Courtney, who will offer congratulations to our graduates as they transition from students to alumni. Mr. Courtney is the Associate Vice President for Budget and Institutional Planning for the University of Wyoming. Please welcome Aaron Courtney to the podium.
Well, beautiful morning to all of you. President Seidel, Deans, thank you for allowing the Alumni Association a brief moment to congratulate our graduates. On behalf of the UW Alumni Association, congrats, you did it. I have my degree from the University of Wyoming. I have 3 of them, and it's one of the most proud things that I do have in my repertoire. As the president said, my name's Aaron Courtney. I'm the Associate Vice President of Budget and Finance. Believe it or not, I remember sitting in your seats not too long ago, almost 2 decades at this point. And I remember thinking to myself, what does it mean to be an alumni? I didn't know at the time, so it's okay if you don't either. So I wanted to provide you a few important things that I've come to find out of what being an alumni means. The University of Wyoming Alumni Association and all of the 140,000 living alumni are here for you whenever you need us. We're proud of you, and we're proud to welcome you to our family. Being on the stage when you get your name called is just the last piece of this, but you've been working hard for your entire life to get here today. all the time that you spent in the library, whether that's Co or other libraries in town, studying, socializing, meeting your friends, potentially meeting a spouse. That's all time that it took for you to get here. Walking to class in the wind. That's one thing that all 140,000 graduates of this institution can commiserate with, always walking into the wind. And then finally, every step got you closer and closer to where you are today. Being an alum means you all put in the hard work, and no one can take that from you. But most importantly, you have a home at the University of Wyoming. Being an alum means you will always be a cowboy, and no one can take that from you either. And then finally, while you graduate, traditions never graduate. We look forward to seeing you back on campus for homecoming, watching the Cowboys beat the sheep and winning the boot year after year. Singing the fight song or the beer song, whichever one you prefer. And ultimately, passing along traditions to the people that you love most as well. So I'm going to bring Mercy up, our student speaker. I need one last thing. The Alumni Association would love our first picture of our 2023 class. So we're going to do a little interaction here. And on the count of 3, we're going to yell out, "Go Pokes," and we're going to send this to all 140,000 people. So, I didn't practice this, sorry. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, and thank you again.
Thanks a lot, Aaron. Graduates, I really encourage you to stay involved with the Alumni Association and stay connected to the University of Wyoming as you begin the next chapter in your lives. And you're always welcome back on campus. Now, it is my pleasure to invite Dr. Scott Turpin, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, to the podium to introduce this morning's student speaker. Dr. Turpin, where are you? There you are.
Thank you, President Seidel, and good morning. Most of you know that selecting a student speaker for a university's commencement ceremony is taken very seriously and is an involved process. Nominations are sent from all over campus, recommendations are reviewed, interviews are conducted, and finally, one student is chosen. Today, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our student commencement speaker, Mercy McAndrew, who is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts degree in English with a 4.0 GPA. She is a person who has incredible perseverance and grit, with lofty goals for the next phase of her life. The faculty who recommended her for this honor wrote of her dedication to excellence and hard work. Please give the biggest round of applause and help me welcome Mercy McAndrew.
Esteemed faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, the extraordinary graduating class of 2023. As I stand before you today, I consider this moment in time a pure miracle. The way in which I got here, graduating and speaking before you, involved events I never thought would happen, events I never thought I would live to see. Against all odds, I am here. So let me tell you a little story about a girl defeating all odds. And let me challenge you to walk in the midst of opposition with your head held high, wielding an iron will and courage to face another day. Told I was throwing away my life, chances, and potential, teenage mothers would never amount to anything. Only useless, used nothings. I remember the feeling of hopelessness and failure I had as a senior in high school, originally on track to achieve greatness. I was told to drop out for the remainder of the high school year to focus on getting my life back together, before I was even encouraged to persevere. Let me tell you, life waits for no one. So why should you wait until life is ideal to keep moving? Winston Churchill states, "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." Against all odds, I graduated high school as valedictorian, 8 months pregnant with my head held high. Against all odds, I set foot into the college classroom, juggling full-time academics with a newborn. Against all odds, I not only survived in this new chapter, I thrived. However, another one of life's battles would test my entire existence. After my freshman year at UW, while walking, I was hit from the back by a distracted driver driving over 60 miles per hour. As I flew 30 feet into the ditch, my left femur, hip, and pelvis were shattered upon the multiple forces. My socks literally knocked off. I was life-flighted twice, and it wasn't until 4 days later I regained full consciousness. It was then that I was told the other unending list of injuries I sustained and my chances at normally functioning again. The broken bones, partial paralysis, nerve damage, unending bills, legal battle, and my greatest fear, the fear of the unknown, would test me in unimaginable ways. The late nights of self-doubt, the moments of anger, and the times when giving up seemed like the easiest option. These were the battles that shaped my character and uncovered the strength within that I never knew existed. I learned so many lessons about patience and forgiveness and what it truly means to be alive. Against all odds, I not only walked again, I ran. Against all odds, I not only learned how to cope with my permanent impairments, I learned how to succeed with them. And against all odds, I not only beat death, I finally started living a life worth living. As I stand before you today, I can't help but think of all the challenges, difficulties, and decisions that have led you all the way up to this very moment in time. And some of you may be fighting battles that no one knows about right now. Whatever you are feeling is valid, no matter the size of the battle. Whatever valley you are trudging through, you will pass through. And whatever hard decision you will have to make, you will make the right decision. I tell you these stories to show that your circumstances and the words of others do not define you. The battles you fight publicly and privately do not determine your success. The power you have lies solely within your response to these circumstances, your attitude to keep trying, and your willingness to learn from mistakes. And now, on the cusp of a new chapter after years of hard work, some of you may know exactly what is coming next, and some of you may have no idea. Just know that the way to success is not by one set path. The path can vary, twisting and turning, but nevertheless continuing if you decide to trek it. And for success itself, success can only be measured by what you value. Don't compare yourself to the trajectories of others. Doing so will only steal your joy. Life's battles will not cease. There will be new challenges and setbacks for everyone. And though you may never fully be ready to dive into this next chapter, just know that you are capable of learning, adapting, and coming. Class, you are not defined by the grades you received or the titles you earned, but by the character forged through hard work and the lessons learned through perseverance that brought you to this very moment. As you embark on the next chapter, carry with you the knowledge that the challenges you face are not roadblocks, but stepping stones to greatness. Embrace the uncertainties, relish the opportunities to learn, and always remember that the journey is just as, if not more, important than the destination. I hope you each take something new and personal away from what I shared today. Congratulations, class of 2023. May your futures be as bright as the promise you hold within. And against all odds, may you walk in the midst of opposition with your head held high. May you wield an iron will, and may you find the courage to face another day. Thank you to my family, husband, and especially my little boy for keeping my fire alive. Thank you, everyone.
Mercy, thank you. That was an incredible story that I know inspired every single one of us. Congrats on being selected as our student speaker. So I'd now like to invite the chair of the Faculty Senate, Professor Bob Sprague, to the podium to present the candidates for degrees.
All right, candidates, it's time to dive into that next challenge. As chair of the Faculty Senate, I would like to congratulate all of you on your achievements today. President Seidel, the students listed in the commencement program and gathered here for this ceremony are eligible to receive bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degrees upon satisfactory completion of the degree requirements. On behalf of the faculty of the University of Wyoming, I am proud to present these outstanding candidates to you for the conferring of these degrees in their respective fields of study.
Thank you, Dr. Sprague, for presenting this winter class of 2023 on behalf of the university faculty. With that, I would like to request that our graduates present themselves on stage for recognition by college or school. And we begin with the College of Agriculture, Life Sciences, and Natural Resources.
President Seidel, I'd like to ask Acting Dean Kelly Crane to introduce students in the College of Agriculture, Life Sciences, and Natural Resources.
President Seidel, Trustee McKinley, as the Acting Dean of the College of Agriculture, Life Sciences, and Natural Resources, it's my privilege to ask our degree candidates to make their way to the stage for recognition.
Dr. Eric Chauvin Quallen. Dr. Mark Pleasance. Dr. Paul Doherty. Mary Freeman. Anahita Tashani. Hannah Wilson. Mackenzie Wade. Annika Hankinson. Michaela Lundgren. Jacoby Vipperman. Evie Inez Loomis Goodall. Samuel James. Catherine Garrett. Maggie Rossman. Kobe Miller. Anna Urena. David Newell. Cody Frazier. Dominic Swank. Jake Warden. Jeffrey Turcott. Sydney Camp. Reese Rubin. Cody Moore. Marin Anderson. Sierra Nelson. Peyton Timberman. Colton McClure. Samantha Covello. Braden Panica. Isaac Reuter. Christopher Price. Kayla O'Connor. Kaylin Hoagland. Amy Meredith. Marquisa Lindquist. August Gayer. Marcela Hernandez. Tegan Wandler. Taya Graves. Siobhan Myers. Sarah Greiner. Kennedy Henginger. Braden Bristow. Daniel Kaufman. Alyson Dooley. Hannah Gomez. Jennifer Fates. Kimberly Brown. Zachary Decker. Aislinn Michaeljohn. Natalie Unruh. Emma Waters. Michael Evans. Paul Dubansky. Gavin Acey. Courtney Geck. Ivan Perez. Brett Wildman. Wyatt Crane. Todd Paisley. Janie Hunt. Callie Wade. Savannah May. Abigail Bilo. Amelia Sheffield.
President Seidel and trustees, as the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, it is my privilege to ask the degree candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences to make their way to the stage for recognition.
Diana Dennison. Margaret Gormley. Deborah J.L. Johnson. Elizabeth Bress. Josiah Peck. Amanda Marshall. Austin Sanders. Jordan Toller. Anna McClough. Hector Martinez. Gage Gross. Hannah Brown. Peyton McGrath. Elisa Yvette Angola. Eric Salcido. Taylor Rumpf. Kristen Lynn McClure. Alyssa Lichty. Ryan Estrada. Carla Duarte. Tyler Harkenrider. Kiva McConaughey Munn. Carly Del Toro. Mercy McAndrew. Bailey DeVries. Anna Brown. Wolfstar Layla Duran. Abigail Graham. Bailey Bonner. Eric Leister. Jordan Sasso. Colin O'Brien. Shea Suya Noah. Alexander Brown. Dwyan McNeely. Madison Hallis. Kaylee Jones. Andrew Chris. Haley Fox. Amber Holt. Allison Dean. Brittany Bardman. Lucas Regnell. Lauren Regnell. Shosei Ando. Sam Jones. Lindsay Hall. Gregory Fornstrom. Veronica Garcia. Michael Newman. Amy Kagan Glass. Samuel DeRoser. Nayeli Robles. Melanie Doty. Bethany Sager. Chelsea Davis Hearn. Bianca Varela. Isabel Miller. Krista Lutre. Aslyn Johnson. Michelle Angelique Mackey. Ashlyn Bailey. Tristan Haddock. Abigail Salisbury. Alicia Wharton. Colin Locke. Delio Carducci. Madison Nipper. Kendra Timberman. Kevin Lynn. Jaden Carnahan. Trey Waldron. Hannah Mulkey. Tammy Wolf. Morgan Barney. Sydney Legard. Kaylee Johns. Emily Monson.
President Seidel, as Dean of the College of Business, it is my honor to recognize, to welcome degree candidates from the college to stage for recognition.
Sage Walton. Paige Morris. Vicki Nelson. Connor Jorgensen. Alexandra Johnson. Emma Erickson. Noah Frederito. Taylor Kaiser. Michelle Blakely. James Haley. Madison David. Taylor Lee. Nicole Widener. Sydney Christina Miller. Batul Barakat Al-Samadi. Mason Moon. Shannon Ireland. Miranda Hill. Joshua Larson. Joseph Dowler. Branson Grant. Jonathan Pieper. Garrett Nielsen. Devin Martin. Brian Dolson. Venkat Santosh Madhyadam. Shoshana Sangros. Joe Schwartz. Zachary Pence. Victoria Brunvand. Raquel Ati. McKay Lake. Austin Fox. Beyonce Ortiz. Gabriel Molina. Mason Muchler. Hayden Lamb. Hunter Lisman. Peter Sedano. David Luck. Rylan O'Brien. Colton Randall. Caleb Cooley. Ralph Fawaz. Easton Gibbs. Roy Coors. Macy Boggs. Iris Tesfara. Cole Hobbs. Carson Mack. Jackson Voigt. Nathaniel Morneau. Lauren Shallifer. Andrew Rodriguez. Jordan Roberts. Abigail Humble. Darby Hamilton. Baltazar Onero. Brianna Zeitzelberger. Kendall Scheiderer. Noah Forbes. Thomas Burke. Elizabeth Fernihu. Carter Kirkbride. Jack Coleman. Zachary Johnson. Joby Banks. Turner Evans. Landon Troutman. Michael Shutterly. Logan Monks.
President Seidel and trustees, as the interim dean of the College of Education, it is my privilege to ask the degree candidates from the College of Education to make their way to the stage for recognition.
Dr. Michael Gunlock. Dr. Ashley Tomasic. Dr. John McLeod. Dr. Douglas Hazen. Dr. Maureen Cobasigné. Dr. Lauren Engel. Ashley Burns. Delaney Sandra Ruth Mullins. Austin Moss. Troy Corson. Brant Steiner. Riley Smith. Lacey Bennett. Janae Ramirez. Peyton O'Doherty. Lainey Meckelberg. Tracy Lenhart. Morgan Wald. Sarah Loftus. Corey Claycomb. Terrell James Toomer. Adrian Duda. Brooke Bailey. Jordan Harris.
Trustee McKinley, as Dean of the College of Engineering and Physical Sciences, it's my honor and privilege to ask our degree candidates from our college to make their way to the stage for recognition.
Dr. Adam Majeski. Dr. Narendra Shrestha. Dr. Mohammed Afros. Dr. Joseph McBride. Dr. Mohammed Maqsadur. Dr. Chloe Tolbert. Dr. Gideon Dortsey. Dr. Omar Al-Masri. Dr. Alvinda Sri Hanamatani. Dr. Aktham Ehab Shokri. Dr. Rami Mohammed Alush. Dr. Magda Ibrahim Yusuf Mohammed Suleiman. Dr. Esra Musa Alamari. Brady Wagstaff. Andrew Rainey. Connor Zydek. Chinyi Wang. Joseph Barnes. Anastasia Barnes. Jacob Heil. Brian Greaves. Joanna Olson. Sydney Gardner. Michael Lindman. Isaac Ba. Ragad Abadi. Garrett Post. Abigail Hobbs. Aaron Vihil. Daniel Whistler. Hayden Williams. Tristan Rowland. James Poman Lifka. Jay Blythe. Brad Eviett. Caitlin Collins. Trevor King. Jonathan True. Saba Sadi. Serhat Ersir. Elias Tesoro. Raven Gallardo. Nathaniel Blasak. Jacob Groman. James Cummerly. Remy Polachiccio. Michael Burkhart. Luke Nielsen. Jeffrey Van Antwerp. Davis Kathy. Bodie Morris. Ezekiel Bowles. Henry Specht. Toriano Ellison. Zane Timko. Corinne Kumlodi. Samantha Olson. Sean Reel. Nathan Gregg. Jomana Zatre. Lyle Hepworth. Alex Ackerman. Melanie Griffith. Ivy J. Jacob St. Pierre. Kun Yi. Jacqueline Irene Van Vliet.
President Seidel and trustees, as Executive Director of the School of Energy Resources, it is my privilege to ask the candidates from the school to make their way to the stage for recognition.
Nathan Kessler. Talbot Carter. Jacob Schneider.
Trustees, coming through now, yeah. As Dean of the Hobbs School of Environment and Natural Resources, it is my privilege and pleasure to ask the candidates for our degrees to move towards the stage for recognition.
Rachel Carr. Eric Zaft. Lydia Ellefson. Emma Vandenberg. John Howe. Faith Joyner. Jai Williams.
President Seidel and trustees, as Dean of the College of Health Sciences, it is my privilege to ask the degree candidates from the college to make their way to the stage for recognition.
Brady Lee Arnoldi. Austin Carter Egbert. Jamie Tatum. Michelle Renner. Kaylee Bentley. Shelby Burke. Kayla Mossbacher. Elizabeth Strait. Sarah Schindler. Anna Prawl. Jamie McBride. Yvette Romero. Riley Brooke Skorts. Matthew Gardner. Lainey Allison. Mason Agor. Cooper Gordon. Emma Dubiz. Kaylee Larson. Kenley Bauer. Audrey Beckford. Peyton Stewart. Alora Tempany. Carla Pitha. Brendan Cates. Dylan Nye. Caitlin Lonnert. John Briggs.
President Seidel and trustees, as the provost, it is my privilege to ask the degree candidates in general studies and Bachelor of Applied Science to make their way to the stage for recognition.
Christopher Cohagen. Jamie White. Yekaterina Ordway. Alexis Akers. Travis James Owens. Chasey Russell. Kaylee Fink. Pamela Bell. Megan Cragen. Luke Hawkins.
I'm like, where are we? I know where we are. You're almost ready, but not quite. So I'm pleased to invite John McKinley, Chair of the UW Board of Trustees, to the podium to authorize the conferral of degrees.
First of all, I'd like to welcome all family and friends and request that you join me in congratulating this new group of graduates from the University of Wyoming. Under the laws of the state of Wyoming, as chairman of the University of Wyoming Board of Trustees, I delegate to President Seidel the authority to confer the applicable degrees at this commencement. Again, congratulations.
Thank you, Trustee McKinley. Now, graduates, are you ready? We've come to that essential moment of the ceremony, so please stand. By virtue of the authority delegated to me by the University of Wyoming Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree of your chosen field of study upon satisfactory completion of degree requirements with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations. Now, if you've not already done so, I invite you to move the tassel on your cap from the right to the left side, signifying that you are now officially graduates of the University of Wyoming. Friends, family, faculty, guests, please stand and join me in congratulating these new graduates. All right, so thank you. And again, thanks for being with us on this great day. Thanks.
Okay, I have the best job of the day. We are now finished, unless President Seidel has another speaker or two lined up. No? Okay. All right. We're going to wrap things up, thank goodness. The University of Wyoming 2023 Winter Commencement Ceremony is now adjourned. Please remain at your seats While the stage party and faculty exit, and following the faculty recessional, graduates, please exit and meet your family and guests on the concourse. Once again, happy holidays and congratulations, graduates.